bring the pack up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And from the shotgun, he'll throw. And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Rodgers. He'll get this to Lazard. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up.
They'll roll him out, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Shaquem Griffin, he was relentless there as he hits home for the sack.
5 yards. Another 3 and out.
Here we go on 4th down with Rodgers. And it is incomplete. Boy, a real head-scratcher there. And that will force a turnover on downs.
I don't know why you would do that. It's almost guaranteed points the other way. I mean, I get it if it's a late-game situation, maybe even 4th and inches. But, boy, that's a huge...
Greg Olsen, nobody ahead of him. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. 25 yards for the touchdown. Here the Seahawks, they're able to stretch that lead out a bit further. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
Seahawks 14. Packers nothing. Jason Myers to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out.
First down.
Looking deep for Adams. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jamal Adams. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Intercepted.
So more problems here in this first quarter. Already 2 scores down, and here they give away the football.
And if I'm the head coach, I think it's time to start lighting a fire under some of these guys. Now, you have to do it within your personality. They can't perceive it as fake. But I'd go get after some guys because they don't look ready to play to me. They look flat, uninspired. It's time to get moving.
And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. 25 yards to pick up there, and also a first down.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's Carson. And he'll get this only up to about the 35.
With the handoff to
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
And that'll be incomplete.
Wilson
Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on second down. That's into the hands of his tight end, Will Dissly. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. It's a gain of 20 as we wind down near 20 seconds left in the quarter. On first down, Carson. And if there was a lane there, it closed up quickly as he stopped for no gain. Second down.
That's the end of
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
14.
Second quarter now from Seattle, and it is the Seahawks with the football here as they've got it with a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Check 99. Check 99. Go. Check 26. Check 26. Go.
Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Looking left sideline, incomplete. The intended receiver was DK Metcalf, but now it'll be third down.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, when they do that, they want the big play downfield.
A 50-50 ball here, and it's intercepted. Kevin King with a pick, and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
First and 10.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many guys look to run with the football before they've intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. A good pickup there of 22.
A gain of 20.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. He hits his target, the tight end Lewis. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Well, they were unable to make anything really big out of that, but it's not a bad idea to find your tight end and give him an easy completion and keep moving things forward. Almost as bread and butter as a good running back dive play.
That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7. Off the play fake to Jones. Here's Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. Now, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
Well, someone's been up to the task so far in this game. They are already up a couple of scores, Brandon, and guess what? I think they're just going to pin their ears back now and get upfield and get after the quarterback.
Been such an impressive first half to get that lead. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Got a man. It's Tanyan complete. And they'll get this across the midfield stripe, but still winding up short of the first down. They get 7 there, but it brings up 4th. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. And that is going to be incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And the Seahawks are going to take over the football.
The play is a turnover on down.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters.
Oh, he tries to get it to Metcalf, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. And the return stops at the 39-yard line. Second straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. So line of scrimmage still at 39 on 2nd and 10. On play action, it's Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. That's caught inside the 20.
On earth, baby.
Touchdown, Packers. Alan Lazard, 61 yards. And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. Well, they went play action there and set it up nicely for him. I mean, he can flat fly, and they hit him downfield.
And it doesn't take much to create that extra bit of space that a guy of his speed needs. If you go play action, all you want is just a moment where the guys covering take their attention somewhere else, and then he's by them. And once he's by them, there's no catching him. As they always like to say, if a receiver's even to a defensive back, that means he's leaving.
Unless that DB is Charles Davis, right?
In that case, he left me a long time ago.
Come on now.
Trust me.
Returnable for Dorsett. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Dorsett on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, one play interception. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling, because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling it.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off at the 28. And he'll get this back across the midfield stripe and down to the 47-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. He was looking for his running back, Aaron Jones, that time. And it's second down.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. 1:54 left on the clock here in quarter number 2. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Here's a handoff to Carson to begin the drive. And some room to work. And he finally goes down, but not before reaching the 21. It's a big play there for Seattle. 44 yards.
At the 21-yard line.
They run it with Carson. Kenny Clark, the big D tackle there to make the stop. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
They go play action now. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks add on to their lead. Touchdowns on their first 3 possessions, and they're a PAT from going up 21-7.
Yeah, very impressive the way that they've moved the football. Full command of their playbook, full command of the way they wanted to attack.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team.
Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Alton Robinson. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. And Lewis has it, the tight end. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Working from the gun, Rodgers gets this to his running back, Aaron Jones. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
At the 47-yard line.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1. Throwing now is Rodgers. Dancing to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
And it's 3rd down.
Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. And he'll let this go deep for Lazard. It's caught inside the 25. And he is going to have a Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the 3rd quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he is out of bounds here on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Now the man from UTEP, this is Aaron Jones. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. First down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
First down, Packers.
Buying time to his left. Oh, he can't hang on. That was a dream chance for any D lineman to possibly get a pick. But instead it falls down incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
So line of scrimmage still the 39 on 2nd and 10. To throw again. Rodgers. Looking deep for Adams. This is caught.
How you leave him?
Get this into the end zone.
That was garbage, bro. He just left him. What up with you, man? Boy, these fucking Packers be having that cheese, bro.
It's up and good.
They be
This
having
becomes
cheese like a motherfucker,
ball
bro.
game now.
This shit be
Seahawks,
cheese.
21.
That's why they
Packers,
call it Green
14.
Bay.
Mason Crosby to kick off.
Now after the
Yeah, they come
touchdown,
with
here's
all the
Crosby to
cheese.
kick it away.
The cheese plays, look at him. Cheese plays, cheese kicks,
Returnable for
everything.
Dorsett. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And they'll have good field
You in the rank
position
match?
here as he's out of bounds up at about the 34-yard line.
No, I ain't through. I'm in the
Here's
third
the
quarter,
Seattle offense ready
21-7.
to get this drive underway. Pretty important third quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead.
Oh,
and
my
eventually
goodness.
taken down here. Great coverage downfield.
Yeah,
they
they
could
just
not
gave me
contain
cheese,
Kenny
bro.
Clark as he gets home for the sack.
2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end.
Wilson.
They'll wind up getting 10
This nigga
back
keep
as that sets
coming
him
out
up
with
for
a
third
mic
down.
blitz
That
zero.
tight end
Shoot
position,
that
it
shit
just
up.
seems
You
to
want to keep
continue to
blitzing me?
evolve every year in the
Know the
NFL.
fuck I am.
You're
This
getting
ain't
really
Pinky.
terrific
This
athletes.
Tayshawn Gaming.
Maybe we're wide receivers
This
at one
Tayshawn
point.
Gaming. Ah!
Continue to give you speed,
Right, yeah!
big bodies, which make them excellent targets
Hey,
for
flag.
quarterbacks.
Who it is, man, woman, or child. They get in front of me, they got to get beat.
Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now Wilson rolling to his
That's
right.
a Dottie.
And that is
Ooh, I should have thrown it to him.
He
Run
couldn't
it
hold
deep.
on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
You swing on that pressure.
This is Carson. He'll get only a couple down to the 44. And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the first.
A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Throwing is Wilson.
Ah, come on. I throw it to the wrong fucking person.
17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7.
We're gonna bring out all the cheese.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him.
Hey,
than the
yo,
first
guess what I
half.
found
They've
out,
got to
right?
find a way
Remember
to
the
get him
dude
going
Killer
as a
Cap a lot
their
that was in our
offense.
community?
At the 19-yard line.
Man, they say Killer was bringing out cheese, bro.
On 2nd and 7.
He was
Rodgers
playing people
throwing
with the
outright
fatigue off so he could
It's
keep running the
Adams.
ball, bro. His running back wouldn't get
And
tired.
knock him down way up close to the 40 at the 39.
Yeah, he was bringing up
Now a first down carry by Jones. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. At the throwing on 2nd down. Rodgers flushed out right. And time finally runs out. He can't get rid of the football, and he's taken down.
My man, it's
Sack
been a rough
him!
offensive line, and it's only getting rougher. 5 sacks now that they've given up in this contest so far. It feels like the witching hour out here, doesn't it?
Okay, stupid question. What's the witching hour?
Yeah, the witching hour. That's when everything goes haywire late at night.
On 3rd and long, it's Rodgers.
Get over there. Ooh.
Eluding the pressure
Ooh,
right.
that's
Looking for his
cheese,
tight end on the
bro.
corner. It's
Like,
complete.
come on, man.
He's going to
supposed
have
to
a
be
Packers
sacked.
first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 3rd and 19, no problem as they're able to convert.
Oh, he didn't get it. Get back there. Oh, he got it
And
again.
he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. They go right back to him for 20 and a first.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers.
Who you playing?
How about him laying out for that catch?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better.
Oh, yeah.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Into the red zone. It's Rodgers. Flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
The best quarterbacks that ever played the game all wanted to blend in with their teammates and be one of the guys. But sometimes you got to take modesty and put it aside. You're the franchise quarterback, the face of the team, and the guy that leads them to victory. You have to get down and protect yourself and not take hits like that.
To throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers.
Oh, come on.
For a Packers touchdown. Robert Tonyan.
I don't got to follow him all the way over.
And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up.
You got to figure down by the goal line. This is where a tight end earns his money in the high traffic area. And he's able to work free in the middle of the end zone and grabs that one for a touchdown.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And an important one that is as we are all tied now early in this 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
Too many moves. Too many moves. Too many moves.
At their own 29-yard
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news.
Right.
The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll begin the drive with Carson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
On the tackle. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
At the 39-yard line.
The good run on first down followed up by a not-so-good run on second down.
Now let's find out if they're going to stick with the run here on third down. A lot of people would love to see some play action here. I say
They
go with
really
your best
playing me
running
for a
play
hole right
over your
now.
best blocker.
A loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
The Seahawks will go for it. It's Wilson, forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new set of downs.
How many times have we seen this late in the fourth quarter? Because you know the pass rush is getting after him, and they get upfield, get that great push, and what do they create? Space, and he takes off.
They'll run on first down.
Oh, come on!
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. On the tackle that time, Dean Lowry.
2nd and 10.
What, little Buns?
45-yard line.
Yeah, little Buns.
Play action. It's Wilson. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to keep it here.
Ooh, that was beautiful. What they gave me. Oh, my goodness. What's up? Yes, little Buns.
And we always talk about hidden yardage in the game.
Coco got to use the bathroom?
Because now it doesn't go on the books. But now they have to make that up again, don't they?
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Steps away to his left. And that is
over there, bro.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want. Anytime they want to throw the football, there was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Money!
Fourth quarter, and they're going for this thing on 4th down. From the gun, it's Wilson. Being chased out left. And able to find Dorsett. Able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
At the 39-yard line.
On first down, Carson. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
down the field, 2 minutes
Getting
left.
down to the good stuff.
You already know it's time to run that ball.
2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Carson. And a short gain down to about the 33. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. This will be play number 9 of the drive here as they need 4 yards on 3rd down.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Block that, block that. 24 is the mark. Hey, 0, 0, 0.
Now Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just toss it away.
Wilson.
So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. Smart play to get rid of it there, but now it's 4th down. Your margin for error pretty much out the window.
That means you have to come up with a big-time throw here and a completion in order to keep this 2-minute drive going.
And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And they have taken the lead here in the final 2 minutes. Big kick right there to give them the lead in the 4th, but there is still time left for a final drive.
Did they score too soon? Post-game will tell us, right? Depending on what happens on this drive, that's how we'll analyze it. If the other team scores, they scored too soon. If they somehow hold on, they manage the clock exactly right.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting,
good job. It's good job.
He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Ooh.
Now Rodgers.
Got stuck on the line. Get him.
Flushed.
Sack him again. Good job.
He's taken down. Throw servant in there to take him down, and the clock will roll.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
And, a crusher.
Oh, I already say he caught a perfect catch. Let's go. That's ball game. I just picked.
That one, it's going to hurt.
I just don't like that, how they get advantage to the defense.
And it's looking
when
like
you
they're
throw
going
the
to
ball
go
in
just
the
short,
air.
as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
They'll run on first down. Carson. Preston Smith there on the stop. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. They'll keep it on the ground.
Ooh,
it's Carson. Now the Packers going to burn their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with 25 ticks remaining on the clock.
Get him out of here.
The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop.
Ball
the
game.
Seahawks in victory formation as they go ahead and take the knee.
Ball fucking game.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end a game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road, but there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?
And the home crowd applauding. They're happy with what they've seen. Chalk this one up in the left-hand column for a win.
Yeah, that's right. Head to the locker room, throw the wristbands in the crowd for the kids, your gloves, your towels. Get to share it with the home team.
So the victory here for Seattle, and you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Well, without question, when you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
That was a good game. What the score is on y'all game, Key? You say 3-6?
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew,
I had
I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports.
3 takeaways,
It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
That was a good one. How you view your opponent like comparison, like are they ranking? But you leave out the game, so you hit finish game? So you hit finish game or stay in finish game? No, I'm saying like my last opponent, how do I see his record? Yeah, I know. Right next to that. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I see it. Yeah, yeah. So it say I'm on a 5-game win streak. He on a 2-game losing streak. Yeah. I got 447 wins, 372 losses. And he got 140 wins and 75 losses. Okay, I never knew that. What quarter y'all in, Keely? Okay, I'm gonna wait for you. Yeah, I'm gonna wait for you. Mike can put something together real quick while I wait, y'all. I think that's what I do, y'all. What country just said something? Boy. Told you, boy, you can't do nothing with me, boy. Scram! Them niggas be liking my style, bro. I swear for goodness. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? You know what I mean, motherfuckers I got saying that shit? I got a lot of people saying that strike him and sack him and just ain't Pinky, nigga. This Tayshawn Gaming, nigga. Hell yeah. I got a lot of people saying this shit. A lot of screamers know who I am, too. I'm gonna go let the... He probably ready to quit. I'm gonna let the dogs out. He probably ready to quit. Yeah. Yeah, we ain't going for that shit over here. We gonna lock that shit down. Well, I'm on a 7-game win streak with you now. I'm just saying to be paying attention, that's all. I'd be like, I don't like that shit. I wonder if they keeping that in the game. That's in the game, though, because when the receiver see a man get in trouble, he run to the open field. And bailed him out. Yeah, I think his speed like 96, some shit. In fact, I'm going to go check it while I'm sitting here. Oh, his speed only 89. Yeah. I know. It say 89 though. It say 89. Right. Yeah, I don't blame him. What's up there, Hot?
How come you ain't called check on me today?
What's going on with you? What's going on with you? Huh? Hello? Hello? Phone tweaking. What the score is over there, Keith? Yeah, no. That should be ugly. Yo, they got a Madden tournament going on this weekend on Facebook Gaming. That shit gonna be lit. Yeah, cause all the screamers that don't like each other, they the ones that's playing each other. Like that shit gonna be crazy. Yeah. What he scored? $24 for what? No, you say your birthday 24 for what? Oh, all right, yeah. Yeah, you know he gonna freeze you, nigga. You better line that motherfucker up right. What's the date? My wife got somebody should try it. Like, she don't got it. Yeah. Right.
Don't just settle for good. Go for great. Each Under Armour shoe has unique technology to take your performance to the highest level. Free Guy. Only in theaters. Rated PG-13.
5 big things that still won't be in the game this year for Madden 22. Now, we're about a week away from release, and I like to make this video every year because there's some big features that people are constantly asking for, and they're not sure whether or not these things have made an official return to the game or not. And for a lot of people, some of these things are
But said it.
that will determine whether or not they will purchase the game. So I'm happy to report that I've been able to take some of the things off this list over the years because EA finally has implemented them, like the new coaching staff this year. But there's still a few things that we've been asking for that have still not made the return to the game. So let's get into it. The biggest one, and number one on the list, is Create a Team. This is still not going to be in Madden 22. I believe it was removed from the game after Madden 12. We've been asking for it back ever since. It's still not there. Now, a lot of people have also been asking about relocation teams because this is kind of the next best thing. You can relocate You have some pre-made options, and people like doing this because they want to create their own franchise story. We heard that they were supposed to be redoing relocation teams this year. It was one of the things that they were going to try to work on along with the other franchise mode changes. But this is the one main thing that fell by the wayside. They have not updated relocation teams. I don't know if it's going to come in a later update or if it's been pushed to Madden 23, but there's no created team and there's no changes to relocation. So if that was a big thing that you wanted in Madden 22, it is not going to be there. Number 2 on the list are referees. Yes, referees are still not in the game. They took them out in Madden 20 mainly because it was causing some memory issues and some lagging once they added the new Superstar and X Factor abilities to the game. The issue, from what I heard, was that when the abilities and X Factors would activate in-game, it would cause the game to lag because it was kind of at the end of a generation, pushing the memory a little bit kind of to its limit. So they had to remove something on the field to kind of give it more wiggle room. So they went with referees. However, when we jumped over to the new generation of consoles, a lot of us assumed that they would put the refs back because obviously now we have way more power with the new consoles. But even on next gen, 2 years removed, they still are not back in the game. Now I have heard that they are going to be making...
Hey, yo, did you realize that the referees weren't in the game?
From multiple sources. It's a small thing. For me personally, I don't care about it. I know a lot of people do, but I feel like when I'm playing the game, I don't notice the refs anyway. You still do see the refs in the cutscenes when a penalty actually happens, when they have the close-up. You just don't actually see referees on the field as you're playing. But like I said, again, I don't really care too much about that because when I'm playing the game, I'm not focused on the refs. I'm focusing on just the players and trying to execute the plays and things like that. But for people that like the little things and the little details, and the refs being one of those little details, they're still not going to be there this year, but I have heard that Madden 23, they will make a return, and hopefully they look better than they did back in Madden 19 when they last appeared in the game. Number 3 on the list.
I sent it to you too, Kitty.
Superstar career mode. Now, we still have face of the franchise in the game, and they have expanded it yet again a little bit more, finally allowing you to play on defense as a linebacker, and you can still be a quarterback, running back, or wide receiver. But what a lot of people have been really wanting is that full old-school superstar mode back where you could be any player on the team and still get all the advantages of a real career mode. That's not returning this year. They're still sticking with face of the franchise, and they might be sticking with face of the franchise going forward, but I do think eventually they're going to have to make this to where they're giving...
What did you say, Will?
Because with NCAA coming back in the next 2 years, that's going to be one of the
Oh, okay.
glory or that race for the Heisman or campus legend, whatever they want to call it in that game. It's been called different things throughout the history of NCAA, but that's one of the biggest selling points of the NCAA games was being your own person, going through college, winning the Heisman, and then importing that person over to Madden. Well, for the NCAA game, in order for that to work properly, they're going to have all positions available. So then when you go to transfer that guy to Madden, again, all positions will have to be available. So I do see in the future there's going to have to be a way that they kind of bring back that old school superstar mode so that it works hand in hand with NCAA.
This bad tournament coming up is going to be crazy, that bro. Yeah. I mean, all the screamers that really don't like each other.
And for a lot of people, it's just gotten stale. I don't think a lot of people have anything against that announce team in particular. I think it's just that it's gotten stale, or that they would like to see multiple announce crews like we've seen in some other sports games so that it keeps it fresh. We'd like to see maybe the Monday Night Football crew when we play Monday Night.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs.
Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
What did you say, bro?
Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he opts to not bring this one. The first drive.
He was crazy. That's a word.
This is the Oklahoma State alum, Chris Carson, and he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there.
28-yard line.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get about 30 to the 32.
When you find that coverage, you couldn't be more confident as a ball carrier. And guess what? You're going to go back and tell your offensive coordinator, I'd like to keep carrying it, thank you.
Third play in this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3. And with very little time left on the play clock, Pete Carroll's going to call timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here.
Call it timeout because I know he going to take that.
Third play of this opening drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 3.
36 power. Go, go, go. He's coming. Double up, double up.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
Oh! That's moment of tutty.
He's had a chance to get off the field here in the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Yep.
The catch is made here by Tyler Lockett. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. Play action. Now Wilson.
Oh, that's a dive. Strike it!
A very solid gain of 27.
There's simply no sense in wasting a great catch like that on a short gain. Get downfield like you just did there and use it up that way.
No dink and dunk.
Yeah.
On first down.
Oh, work up in the gap. Work up in the gap. Come on, work up in the gap.
It's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
On 2nd down.
Work up in the gap.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line.
Work up in that gap.
Ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Work up in that gap. You see the gap? Do you see it? Oh, I see it. It's a big-ass gap. Look at that hole. Hold up. Bring him across. He can protect better.
They go play action with Wilson. He'll buy some time right.
That's a tutty.
Wilson connects with Tyler Lockett. And the Seahawks take the ball down the field and score on the opening drive. So he scrambled right, but was able to look back toward the middle of the end zone to find the target.
As you know, in this game, sometimes you just have to know when to break the rules because we all know most guys going to football are taught never throw back into the middle of the field on a scramble. He did it and got away with it for a touchdown.
Instinct sometimes, right? They just take over.
Instinct and vision. Sometimes you just see people who are open, you're able to get it to them.
Jason Myers to kick off.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line. The first carry now. This is Williams. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9 at the 20-yard line.
Mahomes going to throw. And going deep for Hill. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. 1st down for the Chiefs.
Solid
chunk of yardage, 17 on the play.
1st down, Chiefs.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 37-yard line.
After 7-0 on EA Sports.
Seahawks 7, Chiefs nothing.
On 2nd and 11 now. Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And going deep for Hill.
Oh, that's more been a pick.
Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
Scramble drill there, partner. Some teams have some pretty good rules for it. Others are just saying, make sure you work your way back into the sight lines of your quarterback, even if you take the play deep. And that's what they attempted to do on that one, unable to connect.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Here's Mahomes to throw.
Pixies! Let's go!
Picked off at the 49.
Well, it's 3rd down. You're in a tight game in the loudest stadium in the NFL, and it's enough to rattle even the most seasoned of quarterbacks. And here, it looks like he's not quite on the same page as his receiver. This will wind up a turnover.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
2nd and 5 now. Wilson. And he rifles one incomplete. The turnover put him in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
Going quickly out wide to Moore. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. 3 yards to gain there, 2nd down.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
14.
On 3rd down, Carson. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29. 3 yards on 1st, 4 on 2nd, and now 5 on 3rd down. Move the sticks.
At the 29-yard line.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off down at the 10. Terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35. Before we came up to the booth, last thing he said as we were walking off the field, want to play mistake-free football. Well, that just went out the window there with a pick.
And do you remember what you said to me when we were walking up to the booth after he said that? You're like, oh, fatal last words. Every time we hear that, things tend to fall apart a little bit, and that's what we saw there. Didn't get enough on that throw, and it turned into an interception.
They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 40 now on 2nd down, Mahomes. And a diving grab. I think he got that, yes. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete. Damian Williams, the man he was looking for. That'll bring up 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap. He locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
On 2nd down, Williams fighting his way down to about the 35-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. Dancing to his left.
Ooh, I don't like that animation. That animation is garbage.
Yards into 1st and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look.
Ooh, I don't like that animation. This shit is garbage. Come on, keep quick hiking me. Oh, that's what I thought. Let me smoke my cigarette there.
The running lane has been there for him first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Oh, now it's free. Hill fumbled it.
Pick up, boo!
Picked it up.
Go, Bobby! Oh.
And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Always costly to cough up that football. These defenders, they become so adept, though, at jarring it free.
Smack him!
There aren't more fumbles caused because now, if you're an offensive player, you go through ball security drills every single day. It's really not out of line to think you should take the ball to bed with you and just hold on to it. But the bottom line is, no matter how much you try to protect it, these guys are pretty good at finding ways to knock it out.
They'll run on first down.
Whoopsie.
It's Carson. And
Whoopsie.
brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
That's good.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, Wilson. He finds his man, the tight end Olsen. And he'll go down at the 28. That catch good for only a couple.
I think it's okay there. They didn't get a whole lot on that play, but it's nice to have a safety valve that's built like this guy. Big target, guy you can spot pretty easily. Put it on him when your other targets aren't open.
Oh, I didn't see that. Wow. I was a field goal range, too. That's garbage.
Okay, Coach.
Wow.
Appreciate it.
That
A
was
one-touchdown
garbage.
game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action. Number 3.
Oh, my goodness.
The locker room with a lead.
He don't let that go.
And you just wonder what the game was there. They're already in the lead. They were in control of the game. They may have given momentum now to their opponent and maybe kick-started things going in the opposite direction.
One pick, y'all. One pick! Oh, that's my pick!
Start the drive, but that one incomplete.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield. And look, it doesn't matter whether you're playing man or zone. Eventually, that becomes man on man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
On second down. It's Williams, and the result here the same as the last play. Another tackle behind the line of scrimmage by this Seahawk defense.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left.
Oh, pixies.
Going deep for Hill. And he'll bring this one back to the 29. First possession of the 3rd quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
After the interception, here's Wilson. Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. That's caught inside the 20. A big play that time for the 52 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see
That's my move to the side.
They do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it.
Whoopsie.
The 6-yard line. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up 1st and goal. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Daniel on the tackle. A gain of 3. Brings up 2nd and goal.
On 2nd down.
Get in there!
Will take this one in for a Seattle touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards.
Oh, you quit? What? It's 3rd quarter. Oh, all right. That's what's up. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm going to keep this intro real short. Happy Easter to all of you guys. God bless you. Thank you so much for all the support and love of the channel lately.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at Lumen Field in Seattle, Washington. These folks love their football in Seattle. This was the scene a moment ago as the home squad came out of the tunnel, and it was just absolutely deafening in this building. They're set for football, so are we, as the Seahawks get set to match up with Russell Wilson and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's the kicker, Jason Myers, to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25.
This nigga come here carrying around meat and shit and fuck up his meat and shit. His homeboy and shit coming there acting like him and shit.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. And his first look is incomplete.
So much for the best laid plans and best designed plays. That was good coverage along the sidelines. No place for that one to get in there. It sails incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Wilson. He gets it to his running back, Rashad.
You don't want to smoke.
And he'll get nothing out of that one. That helps the completion percentage, but not
Boy,
much
I'm
else.
in the
Now it's
rank match.
3rd and 10.
See, yeah, Seattle versus Seattle, but send it though.
Here's Wilson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett.
Oh, he got that.
Inside the 30. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Philip Dorsett, 75 yards. And the Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. Not a bad way to start it.
And I think that was part of their script, because so many teams script their opening possessions, and whether it's just that possession or even deeper into the half, sometimes it's 15 to 30 plays. That had to be one in there where they call a shot play. Go for the big one, and they got it done.
So now a 2-point conversion attempt coming for Wilson and the Seahawks. Again, Wilson. That's caught at the 2.
Right.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Seahawks, nothing.
Yeah.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25.
Yeah.
Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. He fakes the give here and looks to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Out to the right, he gets it to Lockett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll be marked as a 27-yard pickup.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. Flushed out right. And a big
Let me
loss
throw the
here
ball.
as
That
he's
was
taken
crazy.
down. Carlos Dunlap, the Florida Gator, chopping his way to the quarterback. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
After the sack, they're staring at a challenge basically from the other side of town. It's 2nd and a country mile. Wilson after the play fake to Carson. Rolling to his right. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Jordan Brooks, he's the one that drops him this go-around, and that pass rush getting strong here. Back-to-back sacks. Wilson and the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here. Now Wilson. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete.
Wilson's pass.
And he'll take it down shy of 45 at the 46.
A big gain on the play.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet. And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Give them credit. They knew what they wanted to dial up on 4th. They executed it for 9 yards, and the offense stays out there. On 1st down, Carson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the
On 2nd down now, it's Carson. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now.
on the tackle.
Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Wilson. Left side complete to Lockett. And he is going to have a Seahawks 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15. 1 quarter down, 8-0 the score.
The score is Seahawks 8, Seahawks nothing.
Well,
They go play action now. Wilson. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
Yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the 17-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Off the play fake, here's Wilson. This will be caught at about the 5. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. Off the option, that's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. From a yard out. And the Seahawks a 2-point conversion away from tying the game. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
They go read option with Wilson. And he'll get in to tie this game at 8. Well, it's definitely early enough here. They didn't need to go for 2. They didn't have to go for 2, but hey, they did. We're all tied at 8.
Is this one of those anything you can do, I can match? Because that's exactly what we got on that one. Neither one of these teams wants to give any ground, do they?
Fielded near the back of the end zone. And this will come out to the 25 as Reed opts for the touchback.
25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Wilson and the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. They'll lock it with a grab over the middle. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Took just one play to move all the way to the 44 as they try again on 1st down. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. It's caught at the 10. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Well, that's a heck of a response to regain the lead after we had seen the touchdown to tie the game.
I would say what we just saw there was a great amount of poise, because typically when teams tie the game up, it's a little bit of a, how would you say, you kind of take a step back and have to get yourself regrouped. They regrouped in a hurry, didn't they? They attacked back after they'd been tied.
And in a big way, that was a statement-long touchdown. Here's Wilson. From the gun, he'll throw. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
On the move to his left. He'll run it. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. He'll get about 3 as he's brought down right around the 42.
On the carry.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
2nd and 7.
From the gun, Wilson. Forced out to his left. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, Wilson. Steps away to his left. Looking for the tight end, Olsen, and it's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31. And he'll get this one out to the 50 to the midfield stripe. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Good starting field position here for the Seahawks as they come up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Flush to his right. Looking for Lockett, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
I think that interception happened for 2 reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open. Otherwise, just don't do it.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Got out of the pocket. Didn't look like he had anybody open, Charles, so just gets rid of it.
And a good play by him. If no one's open and you don't have a running lane that you want to take, make the right choice. Get rid of it. Live to fight another down.
2nd and 10 now. Wilson. Being chased out left. Looking left side. That's caught by Moore. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 27 yards there, a first down.
At the 16-yard line.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11. On the Seahawks 17-yard line.
On 2nd and 11 now. Wilson dancing to his left. And this is going to be intercepted. It's Quentin Dunbar with a pick. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late. And that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. They'll throw on first down with Wilson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the interception thrown in the red zone last time. We'll see if they can rebound.
I just have to think the last thing he said as they went back out there was, don't do that again. What do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah, I think that not only did he say that, but he also told him, let's put it in the end zone that it's supposed to be in, all right? The end zone we're trying to score. I know we're being a little bit facetious here, but the bottom line is take care of the football, and everything else should flow from there.
Quick lesson, never ask the play-by-play guy a question. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Now the Seahawks forced to use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
The 45-yard line.
So on is Jason Myers. He's hit from as long as 58 in his career. Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number one.
Gotta go, in and out, let's go. Check.
Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Looking left side, and it's complete. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Great gains back-to-back. Last time over 30 yards, better than 20 here.
For the field goal, a 39-yard attempt.
Myers' kick is good. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3.
Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
The Seahawks trailing, but they will have possession first here as we resume action in the third quarter. Taken about 7 yards deep. And no fireworks to start the half. This will be a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on second down.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. They'll run the screen with Carson. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
That's good.
Give him the third down conversion, 5 yards on the play.
Let's give a little credit there. The offensive play caller sensed that the screen pass was available. Whenever you're getting a lot of heavy pressure towards your quarterback, that's when you're thinking about running the screen and using that pressure against the defense. And it worked very well there for a first down.
And he'll out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
It's now second and 6.
And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
Yeah. Brings up third down.
On third down, Carson. And he will have the first down as he's brought down up near midfield.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Jordan Brooks with it. So an opening drive interception to begin this second half.
And just think about the time you spent in the locker room going over what you expected to do in the second half. Not the way they saw it, not the way they drew it up. You find out this is something that you can't just edit, right? There's no rewrite here. This is live, and now they've got to find a way out of this hole.
Only a couple there as he'll be brought down about the 28. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the shotgun, Wilson. That's caught by Penny. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
To Rashad Penny. It's a gain of 4. And it's third down.
Wilson now to throw on third down. Buying time to his left. And he took the contact as he was throwing it, and the ball drops incomplete.
It's nothing like pressure to affect the accuracy and the timing of a guy trying to throw the football. And on that play, they ended up flushing him to his left, contacted him as he's trying to throw the football, and that led to the incompletion.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They'll indeed go for it with Wilson. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Now a throw complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll run on first down. It's Carson. And he works his way forward for a couple up past the 30.
Ball carrier. Shaquem Griffin there on the tackle. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line. Wilson's pass complete to DK Metcalf. That's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 3.
So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks on third down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Wilson. And he finds a man. It's Olsen. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. 2 veterans there. Wilson to Olsen for a Seattle first down.
At the 42-yard line.
Now it's Wilson. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards.
Check. Fresno. Begin. 19. Check 24.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson forced out to his left. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Jordan Brooks with it. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
All right, Brandon. Normally when you hear about guys making 2 interceptions in the game, you're thinking must be a free safety, maybe a corner. How about getting 2 picks out of one of your linebackers? Again, he's just in the right place at the right time. And that's another great play to come away with the football.
Flushed out right. And this is caught. It's Greg Olsen. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Now an option play on second down. He'll get the first down and more inside the
Is you
20.
serious?
He's going to get it all the way down to the 10-yard line.
He was brought down.
Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
At the 10-yard line.
And they'll try the option on first and goal. And the Seahawks are
Come
going to
on,
have a
man.
first and goal forthcoming as he takes this down to about the 5-yard line.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a one-score game.
Ooh, come on.
Touchdown,
That was way too easy.
A 5-yard touchdown run.
Oh, my
and
goodness,
the
that was
Seahawks
too
find a
easy.
way to stretch their lead. People always talk about one of his biggest strengths running the football, vision, and he found the spot there, went into the end zone.
You're exactly right about that, and it wasn't just the vision, right? Once he saw the gap, decisiveness, made up his mind, and about the power to finish the play. Not only did he get good blocking, he created his own space as well.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. Shaquille Griffin with a pick.
Well, as most teams do in their 2-point attempt, they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted. And remember, if you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case here, but that's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the outside. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass. And then finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass. And that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Here's Carson with a catch out of the backfield. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over.
Touch 50, touch 50. Touch 50, touch 50. Easy. Crouch. 49's the mic. Watch 49. Hey, they're scared. Mike's 49. Hey, watch the lane.
Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now Wilson. His throw incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target. And now it's 2nd down.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
That one a gain of 20 and a 1st down. Throwing now is Wilson.
Oh!
This is intercepted. And
I couldn't get that over his head.
By Quadre Diggs. That
That is now 5 interceptions that he has thrown in this ball game. If I asked you to speculate what's possibly going on in his head, what would you say?
Come on,
well, if
man.
he's as mentally strong as I believe he is, he understands that not all these picks have been his fault. You know, some of the throws, yes, but there have been a good number of them where he hasn't been helped by his own receivers, and they've turned into interceptions. So he knows if he keeps firing, perhaps good things can happen, not just in this game, but especially in later ones.
Steps away to his left. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Another yard would probably put this thing in the books. It's 2nd and 1.
The 38-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. That's complete. It's Carson out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a first down.
Single receiver. Hey, you're on an island over there. Single receiver.
Here's Wilson. That's complete into the hands of Carson. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
At the 44-yard line.
Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's 2nd and 10.
49.
Now Wilson. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into some windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield, incomplete.
Sure, that pass was incomplete as they made an attempt to get a big one downfield. But that's okay because the second part of that is if you don't get the completion, at least you've told the defense you're trying to stretch them out a little bit, and they may have to change accordingly.
And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Yeah, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion.
And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Trey Flowers picks it, and he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it, Kurt Coleman?
Oh, yeah, that's
then
right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then against with the Eagles.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Jordan Brooks with it. After the interception, here's Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Oh, very close to a turnover there in the end zone. Philip Dorsett, the intended receiver. But it's going to be 2nd down. Wilson to throw. He's going to air it out for Dorsett. That's going to be caught. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. So the victory here for Seattle. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
Oh, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say good night from Seattle.
Thank y'all for watching. Till next time.